caught my eye the minute he walked into the yard. He's a very healthy galloper. He's third up into the preparation. If he has any luck from the gate, he'll be very competitive here.
Chain of Gold, the 2. John Van Overmere rides Matthew Smith. Well, he's doing a good job. He's had 11 starts in his career. He's got a win beside his name and 6 placings. He's had 3 runs back. He went to Gosford first up, beaten 1.6. He went back to Gosford, beaten 0.2 of a length, where we've had a winner come out of it. And he was wide the trip at Hawkesbury from about that 1,000-metre mark. He had to do an awful lot of work, and he was only beaten 0.2 of a length. There was a little negative with him that he goes up a couple of kilos, but you would think he comes back in grade from a beautiful gate.
Though he comes back in grade, I don't like the big weight for him. He's not overly big. He's a lightly framed fellow, but this is definitely the easiest race he's contested this preparation. He gets the advantage of a soft gate and comes back in grade.
Flying Scotsman, the 3, Michaela Weir rides for Tracy Bartley. He's disappointing. He has. He's been beaten 4 and beaten 9. He's a nice horse. He's just getting a little bit warm around the flank area, and his coat just holds that little bit of blood. I'm not going to blame him for a winner coat, but I thought he might have showed up a little bit better. He strung 2 wins together last preparation.
He's a big burly type. I'd say he's just a horse that takes a few runs to come to hand, and his statistics suggest that. He can probably improve here coming back in grade today.
You got Pack of the 5. Zoe Hunt rides for Gregory Hickman. Young Zoe's having a first ride in the race, 4 kilo apprentice. His Gosford run was good. Probably make a case he should have nearly finished a lot closer at Kemmler the other day when he was held up. He gets 53.5 on his back. He's a lovely cool horse in the yard. Yeah, I like the look of him. I do.
Looks very well placed with the claim today. He finds a far easier race than what he's been contesting of late, and he certainly should have finished a lot closer there last start at Kembla Grange. It's just a matter of where he gets to from the awkward gate, but the 4 kilo claim will help to offset that.
6 Taylor's won. Zach Waddick rides for Gled Milligan. Just she's doing a good job this preparation, and not only that, she's holding her condition. A maiden win was good. She backed it up where she probably should have won it, Port, when she was wide the trip and couldn't get in. And a win here the other day was even better. I mean, she goes to the 14-12 for the first time, but like I said, she just keeps holding the condition because she's not a big mare.
She should be unbeaten this preparation for mine. Brilliant to win here last start, defeating Excessive, who's gone on to win again, and she gets a lightweight for Zach Waddick. She ticks plenty of boxes.
You got Karakabundi, the 7. Andrea Gibbons rides Wayne Wilkes. She was holding a heap of condition, and coat was nowhere near right when they produced her first up. She was beaten 7 lengths, and I will say she did get up on heels at the 400-metre mark, but that mare's cleaned up. They've made a lot of improvement with her.
She's a real furnished mare now. She was caught wide the trip first up at Taree. She's a horse that generally improves second up, and the weight drop helps.
You got Adelinda, the 8. Ben Looker rides for Tracy Bartley. She's coming off a Class 1 win 17 days ago. She beat Golden Breeze by 1.3. Tracy's leading around. Is that a lead? But very fit little mare.
I like to win at Tuncurry. She got back, circled the field, and put pay to her rivals. Perhaps she can take confidence off that, but this has more depth.
You got the Discreet Lady, the 9. Camilla Holgate rides Tommy Higgins. Little tough mare. Goes in week out. She run good here beyond Assiduity, only beaten 1.3. What was that, 12 days ago? She likes to toe on the ground. Fit, very, very fit.
She's just hard to catch. She's good one day, bad the next. She was excellent here last start. If she reproduces that effort, she'd have to be a place chance.
And you got Stratum Chief, the 10. Ashley Morgan rides Glen Milligan, 2 runs back. He's coming off a maiden win beating Working Capital. We saw Working Capital just get beat there. And, he's a toey horse in the yard. He was like that here the other day too.
He's still got a little bit to learn. He was good to win from the front here last start. He needs to transfer that to 1,400 metres today, though.
And you got little Jesselixy, 11. Benjamin Osmond rides Jane Hopkins. Been 186 weeks since she's won a race, that little girl.
She wasn't disgraced here 2 runs ago, but disappointing last start. Soft gate helps.
12 Marsa. Johnny Grisdale rides Neil Godbolt. Resumes no trial. Normally don't trial up, and there's improvement in that mare later on for her.
She's won the 1 from 24. She's a mare by done deal. Wait for her later on in the campaign.
And then you got 14 Brixton. Grant Buckley rides Finch Jones. Another one resuming with no trials, and another one that's got plenty of improvement in it.
Yeah, he has to go first up 1,400 metres here. He was racing up over 2,000 last campaign, so wait for him later on too.
That's a look at him in the yarn. Our favourite, Chain of Gold, $1.70 tab. This horse is overs here, Propel Motion, the top weight. He sits at $11 on tab at the moment, and he had a massive carnival. He got trainer of the year, or trainer at the carnival, Damien Lane. And he's with you right now, Melinda.
And this guy, Propel Motion, was good to win over the Grafton Carnival, Damo.
Yeah, he was. Look, he quite a nice horse, and he's a horse we just had a few little issues with, but really good at grafting, and he's come through that run well. Probably just comes up with a horror draw, and he's got a big weight, but he's a really nice horse. I think if he gets a little bit of luck, he'll be in the finish.
Do you think stepping up in trip looks to suit today, obviously?
Yeah, definitely. He's a very casual sort of horse. And look, I think he won 1,000 at Gosford early days, but he's always showed that he'd want to get to the sort of 14, maybe even a mile. So he's a horse that's got a little bit of upside. He just needs a little bit of luck today.
Yeah, but in race 6, he's had a few runs back.
Yeah, look, first go at the mile the other day at Tuncurry, and I think he had 61.5 or something, and probably just overdone it a bit. He's drawn one today, so he'll get a lovely run, hopefully third the fence, and I expect him to run well.
Good luck with both runners.
Cheers, thanks.
5, 2, 6 and 1, 5, 2, 6, 1. I'm sticking with Packer. I like him. Claim here, and I wish young Zoe all the best. Zoe Hunt, she's having her first ride. Danger's Chain of Gold. He's rock solid. He's got a beautiful gait, paraded spot on. I like what Taylor's one's doing, the 6, and I like the way she's holding her condition. And I can't believe the price of this. He's a lovely horse. I don't know where he gets from Propel Motion, where he gets from the gate, but he's an absolute beauty. If anything, he may be a little bit better in the yard than what he was at Grafton. 5, 2, 6, 1.
2, 6, 5, 1, and with the short price favourite here, 2, Chain of Gold. I just feel he's here for a reason. Don't like the big weight, but soft gait and backing grade looks to suit today. 6, Taylor's one. She should be unbeaten this preparation. She gets a claim again for Zach Waddick and races particularly well here on a home track. 5, Packer. He comes out of strong form races. 4 kilo claim will help. And the top weight, Propel Motion. He's coming off that brilliant win at Grafton last start. He just needs luck from the draw today. 2, 6, 5 and 1. Let's hear from Josh Lawrence representing the Greg Hickman yard with the 5 Packer, who's currently a $6.50 chance.
Second favourite at $6 and $6.50 for the 5 Packer. Like I said, I can't believe the price of the top weight. $9 out to $12, no money. Our favourite Chain of Gold, $2.10, $1.85, $80, $75 on tap. He hasn't budged. She hasn't budged. Taylor's won. Well, $6 out to $6.50, back into 6s and 5s out to $6.50 with Packer. Like I said, the top weight's 9s out to 12s. Probably the gates frighten him. But he's a beauty. He won really good at Grafton, this horse, but he goes up a kilo.
Yep.
Solid horse, but where he gets from the gate, that reign's getting a bit heavy. I don't know what direction it's coming from.
Don't make the mistake again.
No.
Yeah, he caught my eye the minute he walked into the yard, Propel Motion. I've never seen him in the flesh, and he's a beautiful gelding by Fox Wedge. There was a lot to like about that Grafton win, and generally the wins over the Grafton Carnival, they stand up.
Form around him. Yeah, that was the first day of the carnival. I mean, Blue Canasta come out and run good over the carnival again. But like I said, I wouldn't have thought he was a $13 chance, honestly, on his win there and the way he paraded. He paraded really, really good. But obviously this favourite's going to be hard to beat, Chain of Gold. I think they only want a couple more winners, Matthew Smith. I think he was on about 98.
Yeah, I think that's what Ash said.
98, so this fellow can lie. There's 99. No doubt they'll get to 100. You would think if he does win this horse and they get some closer there. And it's been a massive year for Matthew Smith this year. Any trainer that can train 100 winners for the year has done a big job.
And they are a stable that aren't afraid to travel their horses.
Right. Well, that's what it's all about now, and that's what we're seeing with this wonderful prize money, courtesy of Racing New South Wales. But he's a $1.75 favourite, 5, 2, 6, 1.
2, 6, 5 and 1. Here's Rod.
Red light. This is race 4. Showery conditions here at the track. They stand. Line set. They're racing. Good straight line away. Propel Motion began well, not as quickly as Flying Scotsman, who takes it up. It's Flying Scotsman a half in front. Stratum Chief gets up on the inside to head it. Third, Propel Motion, followed by Taylor's 1 and a length further back to Karakabundi, followed by Packer, travelling on the outside of Adelinda. 2 further back next was the favourite Chain of Gold. It's travelling on the inside now. Jesselik slides up underneath it. About 2.5 Marsa, a length and a half to Brickster, and last of all, was Discreet Lady. Down the side of the track at the 1,000, and the flashy Stratum Chief makes play. Leads by a length, Flying Scotsman second. Third was Taylor's 1, 2 Propel Motion, Adelinda, followed by Karakabundi on the inside of Packer. 2.5 to Chain of Gold, who obtains cover behind Packer. Jesselix on the inside from Marsa, Discreet Lady, and 2 lengths away. Last of all was Brickster up towards the home turn. Pace on in earnest. Stratum Chief in front, leads by a length. In the middle was Taylor's 1, followed by Flying Scotsman 3 deep. 2.5 lengths Adelinda, Discreet Lady, followed by Packer. And well back was Chain of Gold into the straight. It's Stratum Chief now claimed by Taylor's 1 the outside, but Stratum Chief has a kick. Leads a half. Taylor's 1. Adelinda is on the outside, working home well from Flying Scotsman. It's Stratum Chief in front from Adelinda, and Taylor's 1 and Stratum Chief go to woe. Stratum Chief a length and a half. Second was Taylor's 1, Adelinda third, Marsa fourth from Jesselix, and behind those Propel Motion, Karakabundi, Discreet Lady, Flying Scotsman, Packer. Well back Chain of Gold, and back at the tail was Brickster. Stratum Chief the 10, Ash Morgan, giving Ash a double after Bokeem took the first event, 12:32.9.
The run home. He beats the 6, Taylor's 1, 8, Adelinda, and you'll find Marsa, maybe Neil Godbolt's little mare, the 12, has got up and run 4th, but yeah, all honest with the winner, he's done a good job, that little horse. He took the next step up, and he's beat the stablemate.
Yeah, he didn't just take the next step up. He jumped from a maiden straight to a Class 2 here today, but they rode in the same. He's a horse that takes confidence off finding the rail in front, and Ash was able to replicate that same ride as he did here in our last meeting, and he's being able to go with back-to-back wins here. The stable Quinnella's the race with Taylor's 1 coming off her last start win here. Also, she had to settle for second today. Adelinda has run honest into third, and Marsa has shown good improvement into 4th here today. But Glenn Milligan, he Quinnella's the race, and Gary's going to catch up with our winning trainer.
Well done, Glenn. I tell you what, that was a tough win.
Yeah, he's an improving horse. He's going better and better all the time. I said to the boys, his work was good this week. We reckon he'll get a mile, but you just got to ride him that way out in front.
He's a busy horse too, isn't he, in the yard?
Yeah, he doesn't play up or anything. He just stands there and he just stretches the legs out. He just gets nervous, but racing will fix that.
Stablemate Taylor's 1. She's doing a good job. I only said in the yard, and she's holding her condition too.
Yeah, 100%. I said to the boys that if Taylor's 1 runs 1,400, she'll run over him, but I said that she's weary whether she'll get the 14 just yet.
Very easy to do. You come off a maiden, you didn't go to a 1, you went to a 2.
Yeah, he races well here at Taree. That's the only reason we started, backed him up sort of thing. And I hate clashing with 2, but sometimes we just got to.
I want to ask you, we didn't catch up with you. What happened to the earlier horse, the favourite in the earlier race?
Oh, look, he's always a shuffly going bloke. He's got a bit of a funny action and that. And the other day he was 80-1. No one was looking at him, I guess. And today he was in the market and well backed and that. But it's just him. It's just his action. But anyway, he can go to the paddock now.
You wanted to put him to the paddock, but you want to give him a run here today and showcase him. Oh, well, he'll keep for another day.
Yeah, look, I think he's a very nice horse later on. And I think he'll get over a mile and that. But, it's just a time thing. It's just disappointing for the owners today.
Charmy Baby, I haven't asked you. Did she go to the sale?
Yeah, didn't get what we wanted for her, and there wasn't a lot of interest. So she's over the farm in the paddock. I just don't know yet. I spoke to them at the Magic Millions about them selling her, and might see a saddle back on her at the races again in 12 months or 6 months' time, but haven't decided.
Been a good mare, hasn't she?
Trying to find another one. It's a problem, Gary.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, this horse takes that next step up. He's done a good job. That's a winning double to Ash Morgan there, but not easy to do. You win a maiden, you step up not to a 1, you step to a 2, and he's got the job done. So he's doing a really good job, that little horse.
Well done, Ash. You were able to replicate exactly the same ride as last start here when he broke his maiden.
Yeah, he was good. I felt, if you remember last time I rode him, I told you he's a real dumb horse, but he keeps finding for you. Whereas today, he was really on the metal going to the gates, and I still had to give him a good drive out, but just travelled more kindly. And when you first go from him, he gets a bit lost, but he really digs in. It's good effort going from maiden to a Class 2, So, yeah, I thought he jumped out the ground a bit day to be fair to him.
Fair to say he's really improved off that maiden win.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, even in his mannerisms going to the gates, he was really on the ball, and just like I said, riding to the gates, I thought he could improve off that, and he did.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, that's first leg of the quaddy done and dusted, and I'm out on $1,000,000 to 1. So 10, 6, 8. And I think the 12s ended up running fourth. Neil Godbolt's little mare, La Marsa. But we'll go back to you in the studio, Dom. He goes back to back. He takes the next step up and too good in the run home, that winner.